Fascinating. I seem to have really shoddy tech here. Maybe one day I'll have a new venue. Not for the faint of heart. I've been seeking a new venue for a little while now. It's just so funny because I want to talk to you about a particular subject, and in this particular moment, I would say that I'm feeling slightly challenged in the conversation that I'd like to have with you today. So look at that. We will persevere because I believe that that's what's in front of me. Hey there. Happy Friday! Oh, yes! It's a juicy day. Is it a juicy day for you? Has it been a juicy week? I've had an epically challenging week. Yeah. How's been yours? How are you managing through any of your challenges? Me? Oh my goodness. I will tell you that I've been having so much fun. In the face of all the challenges that present themselves to me daily. Yeah, because like now, if you knew me, you would know that I find challenge interesting, revealing, curious, fascinating, captivating, compelling, and I invite that shit in. Yeah, I do. And yeah, so I've been facing a few new challenges and a few old ones, and that's not the subject for today. No, it's not. The subject for today it's a juicy one. I'd say every topic I bring you, every time I bring you something is a juicy one. So I'm going to just stop saying that. Take it to the bank. It's juicy. Yeah. And so let's get to it. I have been on the receiving end of a few experiences that have brought this material to the forefront and center for me, for you. And how do these things come to be? I have worldly experiences out in the wilderness that'll be like, what is happening? And then when I dig in, then is when I articulate ideas, concepts, and then I get to play with those ideas and concepts. And I've been playing with this one for a while. Yeah, and this one is, I'm not so much playing with it as it is playing with me. Yeah, and let me connect the dots. These fun new games that are being played are part of an evolved experience with subject material of today. So let me just get to it. Today I'm going to talk to you about patience. Yeah. Do you have that? Do you have patience? Ask yourself, are you a patient person? Are you patient all the time? Are you patient part of the time? Could you say that you are patient in certain arenas, in certain conversations with certain people? Or could you say that you're patient all the time, like you are a patient person? And then I'd be curious to see if there are any holes in that interpretation of yourself. Because are you patient on the road? Are you so patient on the road that you could take it to the bank on your own name, that you use your blinkers every single time? Are you so patient that you do not ever get frustrated with waiting on the phone for half an hour, waiting in a line for 20 minutes, waiting at the bank to get to the machine waiting. Notice, there are so many places where you can experience you and your patience game. Yeah. Are you patient with your children? Are you patient with your animal? Are you patient with your partner? Are you patient with your career, your clients, your boss, your colleagues? Are you patient on the road? Where you are one way, you are always. So if you notice that you are impatient in certain areas, then you can very well take it to the bank that you are impatient in all areas. And so, let's call a spade a spade. You are likely a very impatient person. You know how I know that? Because I know what it takes and looks like to be patient in the way that I'm offering you. Cool? So let's get real. Let's take a look in the mirror, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, this is 10. Let's check your patience game. 10 out of 10, impatience looks like this. You are so patient that you have time to spare. You are so patient that everything moves peacefully and harmoniously and tranquilly. You're so patient, in fact, that it's almost a fun challenge for you. You find fun and joy in exerting patience. And in fact, such that when you are in the face of challenge with your patience, you're like, I see you, buddy. You won't touch me today. You're so patient that when it comes to merging on the highway, you let people in. You're so patient that you have your blinker going on well before you merge. You're so patient, you never yell at anybody out of frustration for them merging in front of you or trying to cut you off or flipping you the bird or, getting in a deep conversation at the LCBO such that you got to wait a few minutes. 10 out of 10 is you being epically patient. And one is nowhere near that. Where are you? Where are you? 12 years ago, I was at about a 1. I didn't have any. And what made it a 1 was that I wanted it. I wanted to be a patient person. 12 years ago, I had a 4-year-old dog, and he has always been an angel. I had a husband. He was no angel. Woo! Yeah? With love, mister. And so I was the most impatient person, and I knew that because my body showed me that. The tension in this body showed me that. The hot buttons in this body showed me that. The quickness to which I would lose my stuff showed me that. The fight or flight that I lived in perpetually up until recently showed me that. I had so much evidence demonstrating my complete lack of patience. That I was sick as a dog, totally unhappy, sensationally dissatisfied, unfulfilled, and it was hell on earth. Yeah. Let's fast forward 12 years. I am at 10 out of 10 in the patience game. I do have fun in the face of being challenged with my patience. I do invite challenge so that I can actualize new levels of patience. And man, is Source meeting me with that challenge. An example, if you're curious, is my dog. 16 and a half. My animal is 16 and a half, and he's learned to speak in such a way that he uses it a lot. And so when he used to be in a routine with me and we would flow, none of that exists now. Now yes, choo-choo. Oh, now? Okay, ready? Okay. He's the boss now. And it's cool. It's cool because I've had 16 years of peace and serenity. So now he needs a lot more. He's an epic exchange of patience. Yeah. Some other places where I activate conscientious tunage to my levels of patience is on the road with you folks. Yeah. Who don't use blinkers, who don't remember how to merge, who don't show any sort of love and generosity on the road with merging with grace and following the rules of the road and conduct. Hi! Man, the road is where my patience is epically challenged, and I'm on the road every day. So what about you? What challenges your patience? Where are you patience challenged? Something to notice. And what's your number on a scale of 1 to 10? Where are you? Something to notice. And know that wherever you are, it's cool. You get to develop yourself because here's the reward system. Here's what patience can yield. Other than peace and serenity, calm and cool, a life by my design, and the fruits of that are, after 12 years, I get to be here. It took me 12 years to get here. Woo! An absolute honest example of, or obvious example of being patient and what patience yields, is return business in real estate. I am servicing somebody who I sold to 10 years ago. And to get that call, oh my God, my heart exploded. Another example of patience, spending 4 years on TikTok. 4 years on TikTok. And now developing a wicked following such that I have 6,000 new followers in 8 weeks. Woo! I call that going viral. And that comes from being patient and committed AF. So, enough about me. Back to you. How's your patience game? Where are you patient? Where aren't you patient? Where do you get to grow with patience? Something to think about. I'm going to leave that with you today. Enjoy your weekend with it. I love you.